As a parent, I know that you're thinking about the access that your child has to technology and the internet. I know you've thought about your home computer, any cell phone they have access to, a tablet. But let's talk about additional danger zones, additional access points that you might not have thought of, so that you can talk to your kids about dangers, how to protect themselves, and how to talk to you when they get into something sticky or icky. But the next step is where they're accessing technology in other places. At school, those machines are generally really well protected, but there's also free floating technology on campuses that aren't always controlled by the school, something to consider. And then when they go to somebody else's home, this might be a relative or a friend. Just like when they were little and you would go places that weren't baby proofed, you had to think about the dangers, the corners they could hit themselves on. Your relative's technology is generally, if they don't have kids, is going to be as well protected as your technology is. I remember all the stuff I got up to at my grandparents' house. The next is to think about their friends' homes. Just because you have certain rules and certain protections does not mean that your kids are going to have those same protections at their friends' homes. Then I want you to think about game consoles. Whether they are using a Nintendo, a PlayStation, a Switch, they're on Roblox, particularly dangerous. They're looking at e readers like Nooks or Kindles. Then, the last category is smart home appliances, washing machines, televisions, vacuum cleaners. All of those have access to some level to the internet, and they generally don't have the same protections that traditional devices do. So, I want you to think about all of these devices, think about the parental controls, the access to the internet, and talk to your kids. What's your expectation of their behavior? What should they do when they are approached or inappropriate activity happens with a stranger or a friend? You can't protect them from everything in the world, but it's up to us to talk to our kids, to prepare them for the future, and give them the tools they need to stay safe. You can get more information just like this from my most recent book, Keeping Your Kids Safe on the Internet, A Parent's Guide to Technology. It's chock full of information just like this. You can do it. You can keep your kids safe.